Go in. What is going on, YouTube? We are just getting started with a little Amazon FBA Q&A. We got the TikTok live. Y'all know what time it is. We have already been answering the TikTok questions, so let's get rocking and rolling. In the beginning, how much did you spend on inventory? My very first order, it was $3,900 for cost of goods and shipping. For the last product that I did, it was $2,700. How much capital do you need to start? I'd say at least 3K USD minimum. Payment, thank you so much for sharing the live. Just starting off, what is a good place to get ungated on? I do private label, so I don't need to get ungated for products. That's for the arbitrage and wholesale business model. Can you teach me A to Z? Yes, bro. That's what this live is about. That's what all of my videos are about. I literally have a video on every single aspect that you can ever think of about Amazon FBA private label on this TikTok page for free. I have free YouTube videos. I'm sitting here on a live, never mind. Sitting here on live, answering any question that you guys have. And then for those who wanted a more in-depth guide and then me to actually mentor you, have direct access to me, to message me, I have the AMZ Masterclass Mentorship program in the TikTok bio. What exactly is private label? It's where you take a white label or generic product like this from a manufacturer, and then you put your own brand or logo on it like this and sell it as your own. The best business model on Amazon, if I do say so myself. Drew, thank you so much for the follow. Do you have a photographer or take pictures? How do you generate pics or bios? I have a team of graphic designers and copywriters who I use for my Amazon listings, and then pictures you can take in-house. Get a decent photo box and you're good to go, off to the races. Anybody who tells you you need to spend $1,000 on photography alone is lying to you. Just straight up. Kanzada, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Appreciate everybody up in the live, vibing, asking questions, listening to me yap about Amazon. I was talking about this earlier in the live, but y'all stay tuned because I have 5 out of 7 videos recorded of a new series that I'm doing on TikTok. It's going to be my most in-depth TikTok series that I've ever done, taking you guys on a journey A to Z on how to sell on Amazon. Where can I find the video for Amazon FBA A to Z? Brother, number one, I just said my entire TikTok page, right? And there's an aspect to this that's a little frustrating, right? I'm going to do this series, so you guys can stay tuned for that. But it's like you guys almost want the information like handed to you on a silver platter. I just said 1,000+ TikTok videos, every single aspect about Amazon FBA private label, how to run ads. I talk about ads on TikTok alone more than anybody I've ever seen on the face of this planet. You want to know how I know this? Because I spent 2 hours the other day looking up Amazon PPC videos on TikTok, trying to find creators' videos that I can review. Right? Doing the research has been beneficial on the how-to. Yeah, exactly. And so like, it's kind of like if I don't have one single video that covers every step, 10 hours long, going over all the Amazon, it's like, oh no, I'm not going to go look for it. But it's like you can just scroll through. I have tabs on the profile, right? And for someone who's new, I understand. Maybe you're like, hey, I've never seen your page before. I don't know what's good. I get it. But that being said, the information is readily available for all of you. In fact, bro, like if you've been sitting there, for anyone who's been sitting there like, man, I really wanted to learn how to sell on Amazon for so long and I just don't know how. You don't want to sell on Amazon that bad. You know what I mean? If you've been sitting on if you've been pondering an idea for more than a week and you haven't taken action on it, you don't actually want to do it that bad, because we live in 2025. I can go on the free version of ChatGPT and have it give me a pretty basic guideline on the steps on how to start selling on Amazon, and then I can take immediate action that day. But again, if it's not somebody saying, I'm saying, but if it's not somebody literally like holding your hand or boom, 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 then it's like, oh, then it's not worth me doing it. Nobody's here to save you. Nobody's going to do the business for you. Nobody's going to make your product successful for you. Nobody is going to be the difference in your business except for you and the action that you take. There may even be someone who gives you a gem that helps you increase sales in your business. Guess what? Everything in life is on you. You chose to take the action to listen to that person's advice. You chose to take action and implement that advice. Nobody's there to save you. You could listen to a video that is going to unlock the next stage of your business, level you up, but you don't take any action on that. And then whose fault is it? Right? And I go hard on this point, not to like pick on anyone's comment and not to like tell people what they're doing wrong. Like, that's not what it's about. Trust me. Me out of everybody did everything wrong before I started my business, as I was starting my business. So it's not like in a place of judging, but it's from a place of wanting to unlock people's mind. Because when I started my business, thought that somebody else's success is going to dictate my success, or that somebody's past results is going to dictate my success, or that this piece of advice or this one person was going to be the reason why I get off of my best friend's couch and get my own apartment, my own place. That's not the case. It was only me. When did you start FBA? How did your first year go? I started January 1st, 2019. Month one, I was doing $10,000 a month in top line revenue profitably, got the #1 bestseller badge. Within 6 months, I was doing 10K net profit a month on Amazon. Within 1 year, I was able to leave my job, get off my best friend's couch, and essentially fund my life with Amazon. John Bez, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Doing research is more beneficial than a how-to. 100%. I went on I made a comment to my students the other day, and my students are G's. So like everybody knew what was up and everyone responded. Like, anyways, the response was well taken. But at the beginning of one of our weekly coaching calls, I just had to make a comment. I was like, guys, if you're in a scenario where, like, I just use this as an example, where a manufacturer says, hey, we need you to provide XYZ document. And then you look at that message, take a screenshot of that message, get off of the Alibaba app, go to a different app, upload the screenshot, send it to me, and ask, hey, what is XYZ document? You are adding more steps into the process, and you are actually hurting yourself on your business journey. Then instead of just doing all of that, asking your manufacturer right then and there, what is XYZ document, right? It's like this weird, I don't want to call it glitch. It's like this weird framework that needs to be reframed in people's mind. You have to go get it in business. Also, to be fair, it's not necessarily like that deep in terms of like me caring that my students do that, but I care about my students and want them to succeed. And I feel like little points like that matter. Opinion on Helium-10 plans. Diamond, I don't think Diamond is worth it, bro. I'm a Helium-10 affiliate, and I'm telling you, don't spend on Diamond. I think Platinum is solid. Almost like you need a 26-part video series called A to Z, literally A video, B video, C video. I mean, bro, that's what some people need. I don't necessarily, yeah. Far away, thank you so much for the follow. Nino, thank you so much for the follow. Stunning Sparkles, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate y'all. Everybody in the live vibing, asking questions, listening to me yap about Amazon. They trusted you over the factory. What do you mean by that? Oh, they trust you over the factory. Yeah, but that's not the framework that's going to help you win in business, right? Because what if, God forbid, tomorrow, I don't want to say this, but what if, God forbid, tomorrow I walk outside, I get hit by a bus? If your success is predicated on being able to ask me a question and not being able to problem solve yourself, then the day that I go, your business is effed, right? So it's not about trusting. I appreciate them trusting me, right? And seeking out my advice and my guidance. Of course, that's what the program is about. But get what I'm saying with the whole bus scenario. Your business and your ability to find things out about business or your business should not be predicated on one single human being. It would be like if every single time I had a question, I went and texted my cousins. I didn't. There was big things like, hey, I'm developing this product, or hey, I have some trouble with my ads. But I wasn't like, hey, how do I copy and paste something on my computer? It's like, yeah, I trust them more than Google, but I'm not gonna, necessarily like take those extra steps when it would be easier for me to just figure that out on my own. How do you gain confidence to pull the trigger on a product and not be afraid on the competition? By having a strong differentiator and making sure that you do proper product research. Are there any import and custom tariffs when you import from China? As of now, no. Also, side note, I don't sell the same products as everybody else. So for some people, yes. For me, no. Do you recommend toys as a category for FBA? I'm a fan of the toy category. Keep in mind that for toys for kids under the age of 12, you will need to get a CPC test so that you're qualified to or approved to sell that product. That's pretty straightforward. Usually your manufacturer will be able to provide that information. Yo, let me go get a charger because my phone's at 2%. And y'all keep asking your questions. Let me know, and we will get rocking and rolling once I get the charger. 45 seconds, 30 seconds. You can count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. You should just stay away from phone cases in general, Zila. I'm smiling because I've made videos about how like the most common, and it's okay, but the most common products that like newbies will think, oh, should I sell this on Amazon? Phone chargers, phone cases. No, you should not. I have videos on the exact criteria that I use to find products as well as how to find those products. I would check those out. Hold up. Do you find helium-10 confusing and overwhelming when you first started selling? Yes, I did. Everything that's new is going to be confusing and overwhelming. I like literally everything. I'm sure when I first got an iPhone, it was confusing and I didn't understand how to navigate it. When I got my MacBook, I'm an Apple guy. It was, I had to figure out how to navigate my Mac. When I got this new Sony computer, I feel I'm a millennial. Technology is my era. I got this new Sony camera and I spent an entire day figuring out how to navigate the settings and adjust the lighting and the aperture and all these different things. So yeah, 100%. You guys should never be discouraged for like not understanding something. Now, not understanding something and not taking the action to go figure it out, that you should feel bad about. But not understanding something when you first start, like it's okay. It's okay if you don't understand product research and you have to figure it out. It's like if someone has never picked up a baseball bat and I hand you a baseball bat, you think I'm going to expect you to hit a home run? Message them, Elle. You can email them or message them on the site. Yeah, I really like your page. I feel like your videos make more sense than other creators. I appreciate that. I try to be analytical. Did you start with saved money or put into a 0% APR credit card? I saved money and I recommend saving. I have a few series that I'm excited about on TikTok. I recorded part of one today already, and I'm going to do another series. It's going to be titled 3 Racks in 30 Days. I'm stealing the title from my boy Jeff. He did a series called 30 Racks in 30 Days. I'm doing 3 racks in 30 days. Why only 3? I want to show people that it's possible starting from $0 to be able to save up $3,000, enough money to start selling on Amazon. And I'm going to do it without a job. I am unemployed. Well, I'm self-employed, but I don't have a job. I don't have a 9 to 5. So I'm not going to use any money from the existing businesses I have. We're going to pretend that I am at 0. And I'm going to show you guys how it is an added cost. That's actually something that my team just pointed out to me, Elle, that I need to add a variation section, but it's not going to be as much as your one product. So just message the team and we'll get you dialed in. And I'll hook you up even more for that not being clear. Have to pay taxes tomorrow and getting discouraged from how much me and my business partner netted. Okay, let's break this down. Did you think that you netted more money than you did? Number 1. Number 2, what was the reason why your net was less than you expected? Now, if you are in your first year of business, you're sitting there, you're building, you're growing, you're increasing your rank, you're establishing the products, you're establishing the brand. It's okay if year 1 you didn't run to the bank, right? Hold on. I don't know why my brightness is so low. But it's okay that you didn't run to the bank as a millionaire your first year in business. In fact, most businesses, the fact that you made a profit is amazing. But now you're going to use the data that you have and take it for this year. And what improvements do you need to make? Do you need to increase your margins, so negotiate better? Do you have to be a little bit more tight with your ad spend? Were there business expenses that really didn't need to be made that you guys made? I know I had a few of those my first year in business. There's so many aspects in this. Don't be discouraged. You use the roadblocks, you use the failures, you use the bad things in business as a roadmap of what not to do and how to improve. Every good thing that I have in my business has resulted somehow from a bad thing. How long do I wait after launch to A/B test new hero images? How many reviews do you have, Louis? I would base it on data. So if you have like enough data for your PPC ads and you don't see the conversion, I would test another one. Could be a week or it could be like an X amount of clicks. Mood, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you and everybody in the live vibing asking questions. Maybe we even no. I really want to finish that series that I started recording today. I think it's going to be exciting. Con Man, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you and everybody else in the live asking questions. Appreciate everybody hanging out on this fine Friday as well. Let's see here. Yeah, you gotta give it more time. Get some more reviews. Do you consider Amazon's search results or just Helium 10 data? What do you mean by Amazon search results? Could you explain the difference between OA and private label? OA is where you're selling existing brand names. Private label is where you create your own brand. And I go with the last list. I did business with on revising an image on clothing. How what? I answered that already, Drew. First year on Amazon, I did very well. Bestseller badge within 1 month of selling, 10K top line revenue within 1 month of selling, 10K net within 6 months of selling. So I would say that it was a good one. Yes, 100%. Exactly what you want your image to be, L, is what you should do, because nobody is going to read your mind. If you're like, hey, I want these 5 bullet points, and you're like, should I tell them or should I not tell them? You should tell them, because they're not going to know what those 5 bullet points are about your unique individual product. Always give as much. If you ever have to think, should I include this? You should include it. You always want to give context. Move. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you and everybody in the live in. Make sure y'all keep your questions coming, because when the questions stop, then I think we will call the live. Usually I wouldn't be so eager to end the live, but I'm excited to go finish this TikTok series for all of you. Yeah, I just want to let them know that prior. Drew, I answered that like 3 times, brother. I'm not going to answer it again. What point do I start considering my PPC data? Like, wait till 15 reviews. I wouldn't even start PPC until you get 15 reviews. But yes, because you're not gonna get true data. You'll run PPC, have low conversion, have to get reviews, and then run PPC again. Why not just wait till you get your 15 reviews? Let's go. All right. I think maybe. On that note, everybody, if you guys like the videos, you guys like the lives, again, make sure to go check out my last few TikTok videos that I posted, some absolute gems. And if you like the lives, be sure to check out the AMZ Masterclass Mentorship Program if you want me as your personal mentor. In the TikTok bio, I have 1 month of PPC data as I'm building reviews. Well, are you profitable? If you're not profitable, you should pump the brakes. If you are, then I'd say you're fine. But everyone, I appreciate y'all. Check out the masterclass in the TikTok bio. It's free to apply. You'll go through a quick 60-second application process. And if you qualify for the program, you'll be prompted to book a call with my team. I hope to see y'all in the program. God bless you. Have a great weekend, and I'll see y'all soon.